10. Pirates were criminals. A pirate is anyone who uses the sea to commit theft. This term encompasses a whole host of sea-based activity, from the coastal raiding or the Vikings and the boat hijacking of the Somali pirates. But most people think of the Caribbean raiders that operated between 1650 and 1720, a time period known as the Golden Age of piracy. Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean movies take place at the end of this period. 9 pirates are noble anti-heroes. Pirates were not a fan of violence, so Jack Sparrow's reluctance to face his opponents has historical credence. Ships and good crew weren't cheap, so it was in the pirates' best interest not to damage either. Their goal was to convince the other ship to surrender without bloodshed. The best way to do this, though, was by being so terrifying, horrible and violent when they did go to battle that no one would ever try to fight them again. 8 pirates said "Arg" and "Shiver me timbers." Pirates did not have a distinct way of talking. They were ordinary sailors, often coming from jobs on merchant ships or other sailing vessels. If they created their own way of talking, it would be a significant tip-off to pirate hunters and anyone willing to turn them in. Expressions associated with pirates, such as "Arg" and "matey," were the result of later dramatization. Lionel Barrymore added an R to his lines while starring as Billy Bones in the 1934 version of Treasure Island. 7 pirates buried their treasure. Real-life pirates had no reason to bury their treasure. Loot taken from enemy ships was almost immediately divided up and distributed among the crew according to rank. The loot might consist of gold and silver, but it might also include fabric, cocoa, and spices. Once a pirate had their part of the fortune, they quickly spent it. Pirates saw no need for a savings account and a 401k. It was a dangerous, potentially criminal job, so there was no time like the present to spend. 6 pirates gave the black spot. The black spot was invented by Robert Louis Stevenson for his novel Treasure Island. In the book, a piece of paper with a blackened spot is given to a pirate to signify a verdict of guilt. If received, the pirate would be given their justice, which could be anything from the removal of leadership to death. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, the black spot is a boil that marks those who owe servitude to Davy Jones. As punishment, the Kraken hunts down those who bear the mark. A similar concept of the black spot used in a pirate-themed episode of Doctor Who. 5 pirates walked the plank. The first writer to make their characters walk the plank was Daniel Defoe, of Robinson Crusoe fame. His 1724 book A General History of Pirates features the pirates throwing a ladder off the side of the deck and telling their captives that they were free to go, provided they were willing to swim. 4 pirates wore eye patches. There is almost no historical evidence that pirates wore eye patches. The only pirate recorded as wearing one was the famous Rama ibn Habir al-Jalahima, who wore one after losing an eye in battle. He gained notoriety as one of the most fearsome pirates in the Persian Gulf. 3 pirates flew. The Jolly Roger, with its black background and skull and crossbones, is universally recognized as the pirate flag. This version was flown by Black Sam Bellamy, Edward England, and Edward Blackbeard Teach. But pirates had no centralized authority, so each ship could develop their own spin on the Jolly Roger. 2 pirate ships were enormous. The standard issue image of a pirate ship is a large, 3-masted galleon with rows upon rows of cannons. Although these were popular with the Royal Navy, pirates were not a fan. Galleons were large and sunk deep below the waterline, which is inconvenient for a band of criminals who might need to make a quick getaway. Pirates preferred small single-masted sloops that could get in, get out, and hide in shallow waters if necessary. 1 pirates were white. The modern Pirates of the Caribbean movies made an effort to correct this misconception, but the fact still holds that throughout pirate movie history, almost all pirates were portrayed as white. Adaptations of Treasure Island and Peter Pan were not interested in historical accuracy when they were casting roles. Thank you for watching.